Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about an Expandi IO alternative that is going to be cheaper, more effective and easier to use. So when you do LinkedIn outreach, there are three main steps. First step, it's your offer. So you need to determine what you are going to sell. But if you are here, if you plan to use an outreach tool, you probably know what you are selling. Then step number two is going to be finding the leads. Who are you going to target and how are you going to get those leads? And then step number three, it's going to be the outreach sequence. So how are you going to contact those people with which message? And we can even add a step number four, which is going to be closing. So how you close the offer. Is it a website? Is it a link? Is it a demo? And so on. And so Expandi IO is a great tool if you want only the outreach sequence. But the outreach sequence is a very little part of the whole process. And so when you create a business, so when you try to sell something, it's not going to be only the tool that matters. It's going to be who you are talking to, with which tool, and how are you closing the deal. And so I'm going to show you an alternative that does three things. It's going to find you the leads and it's going to outreach for you, a bit like Expandi does, but it's going to be easier to use. So if you use Expandi, well, to get leads, you have to scrape or you have to buy some databases on Apollo. Well, it's a struggle every day to find the right leads. Today, I'm going to present you gojiberry.ai. So we do lead generation from intent signals plus outreach. And so why this is good? It's because when you get and when you contact leads that are active on LinkedIn and that showed buying intent, you get 5 times more responsive than scraping the leads on Apollo. So you get it right. Using Gojiberry, you don't have to find the leads, plus they are 5 times more responsive than when you do the work yourself finding the leads. So it's very easy to set up. In AI agents, you create an AI agent, you define who you want to talk to, so your ICP. And then in signals, you can create some buying signals. So intent signals. And every time your ideal customer is going to interact or is going to interact or is going to show like the first step, you define your ideal customer. So you say which job he does, which where does he live, which industries, and so on. And so step number two, you are going to set up some intent signals. So every time your ideal customer interacts with an intent signals or makes an intent signal go. So there are two steps. Step number one, you define your ideal customer. Step number two, you set up the intent signals. So intent signals can be leads interacting with your company on LinkedIn, can be leads interacting with some specific keywords. So if they interact with the word cold email, for example, and you... Oh putain, nique ta mère! So it's very easy to set up. Step number one, you create your AI agent. So you tell us so finding the lead and doing the outreach is very easy to do. Step number one, you just create an AI agent and you So it's very easy. Step number one, you create your AI agents and you determine your ideal customer. So you only want to target founders in the US, in technology field, from private companies, and the company must have between 11 to 50 employees. So you determine this. And then in signals, you can track all the people interacting with your company, all the people interacting with some specific keywords, all the people interacting with some experts and creators in your niche. You can also track all your ideal customers being active from companies that raise funds and that change jobs. You can also track your ideal customer when he joins a LinkedIn group or a LinkedIn event that's relevant to what you sell. And you can track competitors. So you just put the LinkedIn link of your competitor. And every time your ideal customer interacts with an ad or an organic post, you get the lead in the lead inbox. And so every day you get an inflow of leads that you can outreach directly on LinkedIn. And why this is good is because all the leads you see here have been active in the past 24 to 48 hours. They match your ICP, plus they show buying intent. So when I try to sell a B2B tool, a lead that just joined a group B2B social marketing, that's gold for me. I know that today Robert is looking for ways to grow his B2B business, and that's just great. And so just engage with industry experts. And so we track all these signals. You can enrich all the leads with email, all the leads with phone number if you want to call. If you want to get messages that you can copy and paste to do the outreach, you have some templates here that you can use. And of course, you can integrate with HubSpot, PileDrive, Instantly, Slack, Lemlist, and do the LinkedIn outreach from Goji. So we do the LinkedIn outreach, and if you want to combine with email, cold email outreach, you have to set up Instantly. So as you can see, Expandi is going to help you do outreach sequences. They will probably offer you some better options like videos, like voice. But to be really honest, I've been in this game for the past 5 years, and the best messages, it's always connection request, message number 1, message number 2. And that's more than enough. If the leads are good, you will always get better results doing this than having bad leads plus videos, AI, and so on. So good leads plus great messaging beats everything. So yeah, this is gojiberry.ai. You can just have a trial below. There is a 7-day trial. So try it for yourself and you will understand the power of high intent leads. And just to make sure I'm clear, Expandi IO is a great tool, and I think we can go even further. Thank you so much.